Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Morris, also known as Uncle Morris, whichever way you want to call me. This is regarding about the Android VP farming for Cardfight Vanguard 0. Now, since my video release last night, I've been receiving a lot of comments / complaints about folks who watched it but were unable to make it work. The link doesn't work, download link doesn't work. When they applied it, it doesn't seem to run properly. They could not find the link. They have no idea where to put the configuration.data file into their phones. So you know what? If that's the case, let me guys do you a favor. So now I've connected my phone. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm literally casting out my screen onto what you're seeing right now. So you are seeing my actual phone. As you can see, I've already deleted the auto clicker. So that means completely clean slate. If you are not certain about that, I can definitely prove it. I'm bringing up my file manager right here. If you look into the storage under internal, you will see, oh, the auto clicker folder is still there. So I'm gonna delete that right now. And delete. Done. So there. It is not there. The app is gone. We're starting off with a clean slate, all right? Just so you know that I'm not bullshitting you guys, all right? But if after falling through all these steps, if you guys are still running into problems, I'm honestly not sure what else to do next. Because again, different Android phones, different Android devices may have different styles of actually accessing it, but the logic should still remain. With that out of the way, I've also tested out the download link that you guys said that wasn't working. Downloaded nothing. I tested it myself. I re-downloaded the file. It seems to work fine. So I'm not sure what's the issue, unfortunately. And as for some folks of you that says that the download link is not in the description, I double checked it. It's definitely there. You have to expand the video description. There's a link that says show more expanded. You need to see it. If you can't find it, maybe try a different browser or something, but it's definitely there. There's no doubt about that. So with that said, let's go to the Play Store and download the app, all right? So auto clicker. So I'm gonna download that and install. So now it is installing as we speak. Now the file has already been, just to save some time, I've already downloaded the configuration.data file onto my desktop a few minutes ago before I started this recording. So there you go. App is up. It's gonna ask you for accessibility service. Now it says here, please type on OK and then choose auto clicker in the list and active. Well, it should be activate service. Now in this case, I'm gonna click on OK. I'm gonna select auto clicker and say, check the use service, observe my actions and perform gestures. I want that. And then just go back out. Go back to this. Anyway, heck it. You know what? Open it. There we go. I will not rate it now. And there we go. So there is the app. I hope that you guys has followed me this far, so far. Okay. Now, if I'm gonna go into my configurations are still there, but it shouldn't be the case. So if I'm gonna delete this. And if I import, there, it's nothing, empty, absolutely zero, because the folder does not exist. I'm gonna click on deny, I'm gonna go back out. Of course, that's the app right there. Just put it out. And now I'm gonna go into my file manager once again. Storage, internal storage, there we go. So if you can see, auto clicker, the folder is not in your root directory. Root directory, not your SD card, all right? Maybe you might have set, if your phones, okay, some phones have SD cards input, as part of an expandable memory. So maybe the folder might be in your SD card, maybe your folder, your creative folder might be in your internal storage. You need to check that. My phone, unfortunately, does not have expandable memory. That's why it's all in its internal storage. With that said, I'm gonna go back into the app again, auto clicker right there. So once again, I need to create the auto clicker folder in the root directory, in the the top level directories, so to speak. Like as soon as you go into file manager, as soon as you go into your phone's memory, it should be there. So I'm gonna go to, once again, manage configurations. I already deleted my macro there. Now if I'm going to go, oops, I'm gonna go over here and then click on import. It's gonna ask me for permission to access it. Allow, it cannot import it. Now I'm gonna check if the folder might be there. Refresh, no it's not. Because you need to create the folder by creating a configuration first, a macro, just a random macro. So I'm gonna click on enable, just select one, and then I'm just gonna save it. So how do I save it? So once I just create a tab and create a symbol tab right there, go to the gear icon. See that the gray gear right under the red minus icon? Tap on that, and I'm just gonna click on save. It should be there already. So if I'm gonna go, I just close this. If I'm gonna go to manage configuration, there, config 0 is right there. So again, I do not have the folder, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a folder by exporting out this config 0. This is gonna create that access for me to copy and paste the file into said auto-clicker folder. So I'm gonna click on export. It says exported, export successfully. Now if I'm gonna go to my file manager, refresh that, you will see the auto-clicker, the folder is right there, and configurations.data is there as well. Now this is the file that you want to replace over. Okay, now do take note, this is 109 bytes and created today. You can see the date, 2020, April 25th, right? Now, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna close file manager, I'm gonna close auto-clicker, just go back to my phone's menu right here. This beautiful massive page. I'll put my phone down. Now I'm going to connect my phone via file transfer. This is supposed to allow it to transfer. I'm gonna go into my internal storage. Again, it is in. You need to find that folder. If you have followed my steps thus far, which I tested both on my phone and my tablet, the folder Android auto-clicker should be there. Checked it. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna open that folder. I'm gonna go and copy it over. Yes, copy and replace. Done. Then I'm gonna say no transfer data, no data transfer. That is because the data has been transferred. I don't need it at all. Just gonna go charge it up. Go back out. Now, if I'm gonna go to File Manager one more time to check storage, turn on storage, auto-clicker. Now notice that the file size is different. It's 478 bytes. It's created on the 25th. That will be like last night, or in this case, probably transferred, and that's the time status. But the file size is definitely different. Now, this shows that I've successfully copied the file over and replaced it in the auto-clicker. So I'm going to close File Manager. I'm going to open up auto-clicker again. Now over here, I'm going to tap on Manage Configurations. Config 0 is still there. I have not deleted it. Instead, I'm going to tap on the three buttons over there, the three dots at the top right corner, and click on Import. And presto, there we go, VP Farming version 1. This is what you want to see. If you have followed my steps thus far, which by the way, I started with a clean slate. I cleared all my data, and presto, there it is. Then you actually tap on the play button, the button should appear right there. Now, to be fair, this file that you see over here is originally based off the BlueStacks, because on BlueStacks I also installed the auto-clicker as well, and that's why I actually move the pointers and the positions. It's easier for me that way. Then I exported out the file and then put it into my phone and my tablet. Now in my previous video, I mentioned before, different phones will have different resolutions, different positions, in which case how the game will appear, the size of the screen is going to be different from every device. That means that you may follow the macro itself, but when you go into an actual game for the first time, you might want to tweak their positions a bit. But for now, before we go there, let's check the timing of it again. Now, previously I mentioned I want them all to be 500 milliseconds. This is target 1, target 2, 500 milliseconds, target 3, 500 milliseconds. This is a swipe. Now I put it at 500 milliseconds, followed by the swipe duration at 400 milliseconds, followed by 5, 500 milliseconds, 6, 500 milliseconds, 7, 500 milliseconds. They all should be fine. One more step that you might want to just double check is go into settings, targets mode settings. Why is it not working? Oh, I think I have to close that overlay a bit. Right, settings again. There we go. And over here, just double checking it. 500 milliseconds for the delay, followed by 400 milliseconds for the swipe duration. Nothing's changed. Of course, another ad. Okay, so let's leave this alone for now. I'm gonna go back to the main menu. I'm gonna start Cardfight Vanguard 0. Let it load. I muted the game so that you know, my voice as well as the background music that I put into post-production plays out. Right, so let's go into the game. So don't worry, nothing wrong with the game. That's why I just manually muted the game. Let it load. There we go. So, I'm gonna go to fight. Go to rank fight. There we go. And I have created another VP farming deck. In this case, it is the grand blue one, which you can see that's the last one right there. So now, just in preparation, I'm gonna go back to the menu again. Open up my auto clicker. It's still running in the background. Click on enable. And I'm gonna pick VP Farming version 1. That's the one that I shared in the download link. There we go. So it should appear as an overlay. Go back to the game and click on fight. I haven't pressed play yet. Alright? Because I want to make sure that they're all in the right position. The 2, the 3, the 4, the 1, and all that stuff, as well as the 6 and 7. I haven't really figured out what's the 3, 4, and what's the 5, 4 meant for. Never really witnessed how it went about, but I follow according to the template that was shared with me. So I think so. 1 seems to be in a good position. That's great. So I'm just gonna manually tap it just to move things along. So I know that 1 is in the right spot. I have not played the macro yet. Do note. So now it's my turn. Is 2 in the right place for right stop? Excellent. It does. Now, unfortunately, it's in the way, so I'm just gonna press play. Excellent, it seems to work. Oh, I see. So the 3 is that when the pop-up opens up, when you want to ride skip, it's the prompt to press yes. Confirm that you're right skipping. So far, it appears to be doing fine. We will wait for a bit to let the opponent finish his turn onto ours. Oh, he's also VP farming too. Onto ours, and then we shall see if the swipe works. Third, gonna go in at main phase, activate battle phase, swipe up. Excellent. So again, the position seems to be fine. Now again, you will have to tweak the positions if you need to. How to tweak the positions? Let me show you how. I'm gonna pause this. You can simply tap and hold the button and move it around. Once you're done with it, simply let go, and it's gonna stay there. And to be absolutely certain that whatever changes that you made stays as it is, go to the gear icon again and click on and tap on save. Not click on and tap on it because I'm using my finger. Tap on save. Done. This is it. That's pretty much it. And now I'm letting it run. I'm gonna put it on the side now. And it seems to be doing its job. So there we go. I have done it straight from scratch with my phone, inclusive all the steps and all that whatnot. So I hope this really helps. I really hope this helps. If it still doesn't work, I'm honestly not sure what else to do next, because I've tested both on my phone as well as my Android tablet. So, and I don't really have any other devices to test on. I just hope that you guys will be understanding that I did this as a service, and I hope that it is, helpful to you guys. Nonetheless, if you guys got any questions, don't be shy to share it in the comments. If you got any feedback, if you guys like the video as well, just give it a thumbs up, like and share and all that stuff. If you guys don't like the video, just thumbs it down. Your opinion is your own, not here to judge. What else though? That's pretty much the process, really. But if in the event that the macro transfer doesn't work, when you copy the file, you replaced it, and it still doesn't show after you import it in, then my suggestion is that you could try to replicate the positions that is on the screen right now. Simply play, you know, where the tabs are and all that stuff. The timings are as before. I'm gonna pause this. There we go. The timings are as before. Each tab will have a delay of 500 milliseconds, and for the swipe, likewise, delay of 500 milliseconds, followed by a swipe duration of 400 milliseconds. Everything else is at a delay of 500 milliseconds. It has not changed. It's still the same as before. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that this video is a lot clearer to you guys right now. I hope that I'm able to convince you that I did it on the phone. I did the steps as it is, and I hope that it is clear cut enough for you guys to not run into any further complications. All right. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for dropping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as well, let me try that again. I hope to see you guys again in my next stream. I do hope to get that stream up going because I collected a lot of packs for my Grand Blue event, and I'm almost close to 20 packs, and I intend to open it all in one shot. So maybe you guys can join me and all that wonderful stuff. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.